It's a tragic day in drone history. The Chimera has taken its last flight. So we're here on the hike to Pico Ruivo. Wasn't really my intention to make this hike. I'm really just looking for a good perspective of the Milky Way, which is sort of to the south, southeast, and moves a little bit southwest. We're out here basically in Pico Ruivo. Shot sunset out here. Actually did some drone stuff right before sunset. Got some really epic fucking drone flights flying through these just different shaped rocks, diving down into the valley. Went to grab the camera gear and shot sunset, variety of angles, some time lapses, and just got a lot of good stuff. Then we just kind of hung out, ate something, and made this hike over. And unfortunately, we're pretty much almost at the end of the trail, and that was the first point at which we could see the Milky Way. And so I set up a time lapse, doing some test shots. I did some regular stack shots, and then now I'm doing something with the Sky Tracker, Omegon Sky Tracker that I recently purchased. Just wrapped up the morning dive here. Wasn't the most eventful. We did see a bunch of eels. There was one of those tiger morays, but it was too far up in the cave to get a good shot of it. The plan for tonight is gonna rest this afternoon, do a lot of file management, dump some footage, and then we actually booked a night dive for tonight. It's probably gonna be the last one for this trip because then we're going up to the northwest for the next 2 days. At Guindaste Viewpoint, also known as Crane Viewpoint. We're here for sunrise. Got a good night dive last night. Interesting critters, some stuff that you wouldn't have seen during the day. My favorites were probably the cuttlefish, and I gotta check on the octopus shots because they were all kind of hidden in cracks, so I'm not really sure how well they came out. So as far as the sunrise here, we had some color developing on the horizon a little bit as the sun was coming up the horizon, and it lit up for a little bit, looked like it was gonna be promising, but then as quickly as it came, it became all cloudy as you see it now. All there is left to do right now is do the drone stuff. I'm gonna be doing a drone flight up, maybe coming along the ridge here and doing a dive on the cliff on this side. And then I was looking over here and I could possibly do something similar on this side, though there's less of a drop. Relatively close for the long range, and then maybe do some with the other drone just flying along the coastline here. tragic day in drone history. The Chimera has taken its last flight. I was going up this ridge here. There's a little waterfall at the end. Got one good pass. A little bit far from the waterfall, so I thought I could do it a second time, get a little closer. And I came down, signal cut out, hit the GPS as usual. But for some reason, the drone went up and the signal didn't recover, and visual signal never recovered. And that was it. That was the end. Luckily, I'd switched the memory card from that previous flight, which is pretty dope. We have 2 more drones left. Not as long range, so I'm gonna have to be limited in the use of them. We're here at a sunset location, Miradora da Madeira. It's pretty much a giant viewpoint. Really difficult to get a good photo here because there's really no focal point. I'm getting abstracts, close-ups of the edges of the cliffs here. Sun is good, you know, it's reaching some clouds, so it's starting to soften up. Flew the drone a little bit earlier.